Hello, hello, visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. How are you? Welcome back to our abundance reading. Today is our day 177. We are going live at the same time to our YouTube channel. So just one moment. Let's get that set up so it could play simultaneously live streaming. Okay. How are you? Today is Monday. How many of you had a great Monday? I hope many of you could start today like a happy Monday, right? You can wait to say happy Monday. And we're now set up on YouTube channel. So we're now live streaming. And welcome back to our 7th book reading. This is The Traffic Secrets by Brunson, the founder of ClickFunnels. This is an underground playbook of, filling your websites and funnels with the dream customers. We finished last month, we finished the expert secret book. That's Russell's second book. His first was .com secrets, introducing about the funnels, and the expert secrets is teaching people use their knowledge to attract their use their knowledge, how to become and stand out as an expert to do the marketing, and especially use the perfect webinar strategy and perfect webinar and script, and including all this kind of like perfect webinar hack and the perfect webinar funnel to really attract more of your dream clients. And now the third book, Traffic Secrets, is focusing more on the Dream 100 and use both organic way and also paid ads way to build your own traffic, to build your own list. And now we get into a social media part. And the first one is about Instagram. Yesterday, we talked about the Instagram's about its history, the goal, find the Dream 100 on this platform, identify publishing strategies. And here we are. Yesterday, we talked about some components about the Instagram, and especially the brand and bio. And now today, we talk about the Instagram profile strategy, your gallery. It's in the truth, it's like a gallery, right? When you look at like your phone with this Instagram, you'll have all these pictures together. It's like your gallery. Your Instagram profile is the core foundation of your Instagram strategy. I'll focus on this first section of the platform because it is the key to increasing your followers, and it will fill your Instagram stories with their powerful swipe ups, Instagram lives, IGTV, and more. Let me see. Fill your stories with their powerful swipe ups, Instagram lives, IGTV, and more. The hook, your pictures. After someone looks at your bio, the next thing they'll see is the grid of all the pictures and videos that you posted. Each picture is a hook that can potentially grab someone who is scrolling on Instagram and pull them into your funnels. People are automatically able to see all the pictures on your profile. And if you post them correctly, they'll also be able to see them inside of their own news feed. We wonder how can we feed their news feed. Okay, when I started using Instagram, I had no clue what types of pictures I should post. If you scroll back on my profile to the very first pictures, you'll probably get a good laugh seeing all the random stuff I posted. As a result, I had no engagement because I had no idea what I was doing. Shortly afterward, I heard Gina Kutcher give a presentation on her JK5 method framework. I started using it a few years ago, and I still use it to this day because it makes posting to my profile simple and fun. Using the JK5 method will help you to create connection beyond just what you are selling. And to do that, you will need to post more than just your work. JK, so Jenny Kutcher, right? JK. So that's a great name. For example, if my name is Zheng, right? I use a SD. We use SD7 model, okay, SD7 model. It's just kidding, right? We are sharing this Thursday. We have a live web masterclass sharing about the 7-step abundance movement launch model. So actually use some abbreviation with name. That's a smart idea, right? Let me highlight this. I could think about like a SD7 model. It's just isn't that fancy? Sounds like a good name. Okay, even though people don't know what is it. Okay, so To implement the JK5 method, you first need to create 5 main categories of things you are passionate about. I remember I listened to this message before. I chose some like 5 categories, and then I did not really stick to it. I started, okay. This will help to give you a recognizable brand. And as you post the images, you simply rotate through these categories so your followers get a good understanding of who you are beyond what you said. For Gina, her 5 categories are marriage, body positivity, photography, fashion, and travel. Actually, it's not just marriage, it's family. It's just showing a lot of her babies. So that's family. And let's see, marriage, initially it's marriage. Then after they get a baby, it's family. Marriage, body positivity, photography, fashion, and travel. If you scroll through her profile, you will notice that she cycles through these categories. As I was creating my categories, I thought about the things most important to me that I wanted to share with the world. The categories I came up with for my brand were family, funnels. So this is for Russell, okay. For Gina is that. For Russell is family, funnel, faith, entrepreneurship, and personal development. Let me say, I do share like family, and I do share entrepreneurship, and I do share personal development, and I have a lot of faith as well. So Russell used funnels. What should I choose? Abundance related. Anything abundance related. The energy could be like energy and faith. Abundance energy or abundance mindset. But that's a mindset that's a personal development side, like including our reading. This is our personal development as well. So, and now we're reading marketing strategies is also entrepreneurship related. So sometimes there's some of the overlap. Let me think. So I could use definitely family is a little bit challenging to me. So now my kids are teenagers, they do not want me to share their pictures. So at least I can share like events with them, but not with them, the pictures. Let's see. So family, definitely faith, entrepreneurship, and personal development. Some people suggest to me, like, for example, if I'm interested in food, I could add a food, but it's just like, it's not very related. So food is too far away. To me, I would say like abundance energy, maybe abundance energy. Okay. Gina explained why the JK5 method helps to grow your brand and increase your audience. When you adopt this method, you will not only create a versatile, well-rounded, and connected brand, but you also, I just get an idea. To me, like some of my hobbies is arts. So Russell really do not have really like fun, like for me, it's like I want adding arts. That's definitely a big part. Arts, including both visual arts and also like music, dancing, all this kind of, different types of arts, anything related to arts. But I also love nature. Let me say like a scenery and traveling. So faith, actually, I think faith is already embedded into my things. Okay, so let me say nature and travel. Nature and travel. So I have family, I have entrepreneurship, personal development, arts, nature or travel. Okay, so I got my 5 as well. Gina explained, okay, when you adopt this measure, you not only create a versatile, well-rounded, eclectic brand, but you will also create an interesting feed that earns you the ability to sell. Interesting feed that earns you the ability to sell. No 2 categories live next to each other in the grid. Giving an extra visual element, but also giving people a way to find a way to connect with you, even if they currently aren't on the market for what you're selling. Oftentimes, someone will follow you for just one of the categories while they got to know you, like you and trust you, priming them to become a paying client in the future. Okay, it's important we talk about the overall vibe of your grid. Yeah. I think that's where I am missing. So far, my grade is not very obvious. I So it's a little bit like maybe like a monotone. I have a majority of things is about entrepreneurship, occasionally traveling. So I definitely need my lower wipe of my grade. Essentially, your grade is what users say when they scroll through to see multiple images all lined up in rows of 3. It's easy to get obsessive about your overall grade as aesthetic. But what I love about the JK5 is that it gives people an overarching view of your brand when they click to see your full profile. Okay, that's an overarching view of your brand. If you truly follow the 5 category rotation, viewers will see more than just what you sell, but be able to see if they can connect to you account enough to follow you. Okay, connect to your account enough to follow you. So this connection part, when someone lands on your page, they have about 10 seconds to make a decision on whether or not they want to follow you. And so we want this overall grade to create a connection right off the bat. Wow. So Russell gives some example there of his grade or his gallery. Let's say, because I simply rotate between my JK5 categories when I post, my followers can can clearly see what I care about: family, funnels, faith, entrepreneurship, and personal development. Let me say, he said the faith, that means he used some quotes, right? Got some quotes. And what? Family, funnel, yes. And faith, and entrepreneurship, and personal development. Very interesting. Okay. See, when you are posting on your profile, never post in real time. Your post should be thought out and strategic. Okay. That's my challenge now. I like to post in real time. So never post in real time. Real time posting is for Instagram stories. Okay. To curate photos for your profile, most phones will allow you to set up albums for your pictures. I suggest create a new album for each of the 5 categories in your JK5. Okay. Create a new album for each of the 5 categories in JK5. Then look back through your camera roll and move all the existing pictures you've taken in the past into these albums. Chances are this exercise alone will give you a few months worth of the perfect images that you could start using today. Moving forward, when you take new pictures with your phone, always add them into these albums. Okay, take new pictures with your phone, always add them into these albums. Each day as you are looking for a new picture to post, go into that album on your phone and quickly grab the perfect picture on top of the pictures. Instagram also allows you to post the videos on your profile that are under 60 seconds. So as you capture short videos that fit into your JK5, save them in your albums as well. Okay, so let's see, capture short videos that fit into your JK5. Okay, so do not do real time, but because you want to rotate, so your real time thing you want to save into the album and then you can use it later. Let me see how to do that album. I'm not going into the albums thing. Okay. Album on your phone and quickly grab the perfect picture. Let me see. But album could not categorize. Let's see. Let me review my Instagram at the same time. Otherwise, I don't know what he's talking about. Let's see. Here, album. What does it mean? Album. Okay. Take new pictures with your phone. Always add them into these albums. Create a new album for each of the 5 categories in your JK5. New album. It needs to tell us how to create an album. I have no clue. Okay, I'm not so familiar with this kind of application. Create album. We will see. Maybe the album he mentioned is those highlight stuff. Those that here, those small circle stuff. That's like that's highlights. Let's say Before posting any picture or video, though, I highly recommend using Zheng's ABCDQ test to see if it's on board and therefore worthy for your profile. Here is a test. As it's aesthetic. Does it virtually show something that? Okay. Once you get into this Instagram, it keeps showing some people's video. Does it visually show something that fits the personality of my brand? Say personality. Brand, is it aligned with my dream client or something they will engage with? Align, see? Brand is aligned with your customer, something they will engage with. Consistent. Is it consistent in terms of color or quality to fit within my overall feed? Is it consistent in terms of color or quality to fit within my overall feed? Diversity, is this something different than my last post? Does it create recognition beyond what I sell? Diversity also means that, by the way, creativity. You put it here. Creativity. Oh, diversity also means that inclusiveness, okay? And have all these diversified categories, okay? Quality, is this up to the quality I want my clients, followers to expect? If this stood alone, would it fit my brand? Is this up to the quality I want my clients, followers to expect? So you could have as much as you want. Okay, if this stood alone, would it fit my brand? All right, the story. So let me see. We're studying about profile, then the hook, your pictures. Okay, the pictures, then it's your story. Pictures, and now it's your story. Stories are captions. Okay, after you run it through the ABCDQ test, and you already post the image, you need to think about arguably the most important question of all. What am I going to say about this picture? The picture is a hook that brings people in and grabs their attention, but the caption tells your story and tries to engage the reader before you make your offer or CTA. Okay, let me read this again. The caption tells your story and tries to engage the reader before you make your own offer or CTA. Okay. So the caption is really for engage. Okay, either engage, I try to engage the reader. Okay, goal of posts. Each post you make sure to have one goal. That's true, right? Everything you do have one goal. As I post any picture and writing its caption, the first thing I do is decide if the hook is meant to inspire, educate, or entertain. Inspire, educate, and entertain. Got it? Those characters. What should we post? The hook is inspire. It's meant to inspire, educate, entertain. Wow. Okay. Option. So inspire, it compels others to feel inspired and capable of big things. Educate, it teaches or educates your followers on a subject. Entertain, it provides entertainment for your followers. Type of caption. Okay, I said the goal of the post. I try to figure out the type of caption to post. According to Jenna, the 3 most common types of captions and how to use them in business are: first, tell the story, then ask a question. Let me see, start with and I guess make a live. Okay, so that's the engagement. The 3 most common types of business are options. Okay, so first of all, story. Tell a story. First of all, to do the best on Instagram. Have one thing invite you into and make you feel part of the moment. As you do artists, I tell through captions. Okay, often pay attention to the little things or thoughts that happen in a day. It's a good hint, right? Pay attention to the little things, and throughout that happen in my life, I'm turning this into short stories I tell through captions. Okay. So he will do like a long one and then put into short ones. And actually, there's a business. Do you know there's a big function? People help those successful entrepreneurs create their short video. I'm not talking once upon a time type stories, but real relatable life experiences that others can connect with. Okay, so short story. This kind of story should be time type of story. Okay, once upon a time type story. All right, let's tell the story. And then what? This is all type of caption, okay? Tell a story, kind of a caption, and then ask a question, caption, then make a list caption, okay? Having an audience, whether it's 10 people or 1,000 people, gives you access to people that can help you create the perfect offer. When you are not sure what to post, ask a question. That's so smart, right? When you are not sure what to post, ask a question. People love to feel heard and be able to share their opinions. People love answer questions. Maybe because our system trained us like that. At least once a week, I love to ask a question. One, often. It's as simple as, what's the best book you read recently? Oh, as complex as, tell me what you are struggling with when it comes to Instagram so I can help you. Questions can be directly related to your office or just another way to connect with your audience. Okay. Plus, questions invite engagement onto your feed. Oh, okay. So now let's see. Third one, make a list. Story, question, make a list. You can have a lot of fun with captions by sharing a short list. Some examples include 3 things people might not know about you, 5 facts about your business, 3 ways to use your products, or the 7 best books you've ever read. I could recommend, right? The 7 books I've already read this year. Lists are a fun way to deliver a caption that it is to read or interesting. They can also further connect you to your followers in unexpected ways beyond the traditional brand stories you tell. Let's see. They can also further connect you to your followers in unexpected ways beyond the traditional brand stories you sell. We love sharing lists of our favorite things or writing an introduction type post where we share more about us. After all, new people find and follow our account each week. Hashtags. So what is hashtags? Okay, let's follow this analogy, right? So hashtags, before hashtags, right? The hook, the story, the question. Okay, make a list. You can have a lot of fun with captions by sharing a short list. Some examples include 3 things people might not know about you, 5 facts about your business, 3 ways to use your products, or the 7 best books you've ever read. List a fun way to deliver a caption. Okay, this is a fun way to deliver a caption that is easy to read or interesting. They can also further connect you to your followers in an unexpected way beyond the traditional brand stories you tell. We love sharing lists of our favorite things or writing an introduction type post where we share more about us. After all, new people find and follow our account each week. Hashtag. So what is a hashtag and why do we need it? If you think of Instagram as a huge filing cabinet, then the hashtags are the filing filters. When someone searches a hashtag, Instagram finds all the images that use that same hashtag and gives you a gallery of only those images. For example, if I post a picture with the hashtag Okay. Let's see. He's giving some example. Post picture with the hashtag potato guns and someone search for the hashtag. The picture I post will show up in the potato guns gallery. If they follow that hashtag because they love potato guns. And the new picture I post with that hashtag will show up in their news feed. Very interesting, right? Contradict kind of a understanding or concept. Hashtag that, like, if I find a hashtag because they love potato guns, any new picture I post with that hashtag will show up in their news feed. Okay. And the new picture post with that hashtag will show up in your news feed. Oh, for the hashtag. Okay. So it's like related, and your hashtag thing will show up in their news feed. Wow. You can use up to 30 hashtags. Let me put a note here. I need to read more how to practice it. You can use up to 30 hashtags with each post to help your images show up in the search and feeds of your dream customers. And by the way, yeah. Where is like Instagram? I remember, yeah, Instagram is up to 29 instead of 30. Now I will try 4 times. It's all about, 29, not really 30, okay? And show up in the searches and feed of your dream customers. So nowadays, all our posts, every post has 30 hashtags. Facebook and LinkedIn could allow 30 hashtags. And Instagram, I remember, is 29. Hashtags are the equivalent of keywords in search engines. Sometimes you can put your hashtags in your actual caption. We call this hashtags. Harvard hashtags. Oh. It's like new knowledge, right? Every day I can learn some new things. Okay, you can put your hashtags in your actual caption. We call this Harvard hashtags, where your audience will see them. But typically, most of your language hashtags will be posted in the first comment after you post your image. We call this Harvard keywords. Interesting. I need to understand what's the difference. One is Harvard hashtags. Another one is covered keywords. What does that mean? Okay. The Harvard hashtag in your actual caption, yes. You can wear the hashtags. Okay. Oh, where your audience will see them. But typically, most of your hashtags will be posted in the first comment. After you post your image, we call this, we call this Harvard keywords. Okay, I see. If I should continue or not. Whenever I feel like my energy, because like today I was sharing about the energy, right? Though my energy is not as high as before, I would like to stop to not ruin the party, right? And instead of, let me see. Maybe I can read the last paragraph. Okay, by the way, this picture is like in 2019. Okay, the earlier 2019, January, I think, February, we went to, where is that? It's not a Bahama, but it's close to that area, like the cruise ship. And we went to that place with full of rocks, and Russell was standing there, take quite some of his photos and movies, films. Okay. Put a hashtag in your actual caption, like a hash. Okay. Harvard hashtags. Now I understand. Actual caption. Now people, when they post something, not really a caption, but they post something, they put a hashtag there. So to save the space, or will be posted the first comment after you post the image. We call this covered keywords. Okay, that's it. There are many online search tools that can help you to figure out the best hashtags for your post, and I do recommend using them. But the easiest way to research what hashtags you may want to use is to go back to your Dream 100. Okay, yeah. The easiest way to research what hashtags you may want to use. Go back to Dream 100. They are already serving your dream clients. So that what hashtags are they using? They use. Okay. They are already serving. So what are they using to get in front of them? Look at their hashtags each day as you're doing. The offer, you call to action. Okay, that's for tomorrow. I think that's offer for tomorrow. Okay. And that's your profile part. So let's say how many components. I need to put a number there because I'm a quite a more number sensitive person. So I can remember. Okay. Instagram profile strategy one is a hook, your pictures. That's the second picture, then story. What's the story part? I know the story. I did not listen to so many. Okay. First is picture as hooks, and then is captions. Captions means the story. So you will put up a caption on your video or your image. Okay, that's your story. And then you're going to tell the story or ask a question and make a list. And then it's hashtags. Let's see, hashtag is not the story. Okay, hashtag is with the story. Okay. Make a list. So, I got a little bit lost. Let's ask a question, tell a story, the story. So, number 2 is the story. Number 1 is the hook picture. And then the caption, the stories. Then what? Tell a story, ask a question, make a list, that's the story part. Then the hashtag. Let me put this almost like number 3. And then the offer, number 4. Tomorrow we'll get into offers, okay? So in whatever you are sharing the content, give them inspirations, okay? Okay. That's it. And tomorrow we'll go on the offers. It's a long day really. Like a momentum Monday. Normally I do the momentum video and post, and today we also do all this cleaning thing and quite some events. So I hope you enjoyed tonight. Definitely not my most efficient reading day, but I know that when I go through, for example, on YouTube, we have a full content. But when I go to Instagram, I have a break. Of course, I will take a break, right? Get some fresh air and energy, and then I get on the Instagram for 5 minutes. I give like a summary, give a highlight. That will help me to review and quickly get what we read, right? So. And I know it's not so easy, especially for those who are not so familiar so far with Instagram. I only get familiar with the recent 2 years, I think. Previously, I also had no clue why. I think it's already been popular for 10 years, right? I guess. And so many people already been using it with their pictures, with whatever the artworks, but I had no clue. And so it's totally different life experience. All right, so that's for today, and we look forward to see you tomorrow, okay? Enjoy. By the way, tomorrow will be last day of the school before the summer. Pray our kids, all the kids out there, will have have a wonderful last day experience. And all of you have already had a great summer plan to go. My daughter will go to like employment and youth employment program. My son did not get that lottery, and he's now on he passed the pre-test for lifeguard, and he's on a waiting list to when their schedule is 15-hour schedules. And then what else? And he's preparing for his college application essay as well. So, same time he need to organize some like writing events for his club, for his book and bike club. So for all the students there and the parents there, they could get arranged, get it prepared, and parents will not be really like so tired. Parents can get some help from kids, and they all start the more meaningful and enriched summertime. Pray for everybody's summertime. Pray for teachers as well. And I know so many families must be impacted by schools school year. So it's not calendar year, but school year. And because this is totally means some like changes of the little ones at home, right? So everyone will cooperate to have better experience. Okay, we will travel to China. So we'll talk more about that later. All right, that's for today. It's a little bit humid and New York, we are raining soon. And everyone enjoy your